I want to talk to you today about Birmingham. So yes, I'm from... are you from Birmingham? Oh, which part of Birmingham are you from?
Tamworth.
Not Birmingham at all. Tamworth. Okay, lovely. Are you from Birmingham as well? Where are you from?
Great Bar.
Great Bar. Oh, lovely, smashing. I'm from Hall Green. Do you know it?
Very well.
Very well. Not that well. You're not outside my house. Because there's a Waitrose in Hall Green. That's the thing. We get the idea of the sort of quality of. I was outside the Waitrose. You don't have a Waitrose in Great Bar, do you?
Not that I'm aware.
No, you don't have roads in Great Bar. You just sort of wander around vomiting on one another, don't you? Yes, I was outside the Waitrose in Hall Green the other day. I saw a squirrel eating a croissant. That was too much for me. Oh, and there was a woman on her telephone the one day. She's speaking so loudly, and she went, "No, it's Colin apostrophe S because it's the racist opinion belonging to Colin." Colin sounds like a hoot, doesn't he? We've got an Aldi now. That's what we've got as well. That's caused upset with the locals. I like it because it's the only place you can buy a pint of milk and a wheelbarrow wheel in the same shop. It's a great thrill. But yes, I live in Hall Green with my mother and father, Dave and Helen. Great couple of lads. All right. And this is my lad knee, by the way. Watchie. I don't know if there are any mothers in or if anyone's had a mother, but. My mother, a great worrier, my mother. She's got worse as she's got older as well. She bought me a first aid kit for the car. I do mainly motorway driving. Not sure how useful a first aid kit's going to come in a smash on the M6. I'm going to ring 999 and go, well, my condition is my legs are crushed to bits and I've got a bit of metal sticking out of my abdomen and according to this thermometer, a slightly higher than normal temperature. No, don't send the fire brigade to cut me out. I've got these tiny little scissors. She's also on social media as well. She searches my name to see what I'm up to when I'm away from home. She's not going to be pleased with Tracy's beaver, I can tell you that for a fact. She started replying to my tweets, and I try, jokes and one-liners on Twitter. I did one as an example. It was, did you know it takes 36 muscles to smile, but only one muscular guy in the gym to give me a boner? It's a silly throwaway joke, nothing to worry about. She replied, no, I didn't know that. Thanks, son. Got her back, though, because Wimbledon was on, so I did a Wimbledon joke. It was, why, when women play tennis, do they sound like they're having an orgasm? And why does my mother play tennis in the bathroom? She was livid! 120 retweets. Spin on that, Helen. The big problem we have in Birmingham, it's happening everywhere, actually, at the minute. We have a lot of artisan coffee shops full of cunts. I've started putting the letter Y into swear words. I don't know why, it just makes me happy. Let's get fucked up, it just makes me happy. I don't know why. You know the sort of places I'm on about. Shoreditch, full of them. Sort of places, they've got distressed wood, that kind of thing. And they'll serve flat whites, that's the drink. They'll often say things like, we support local artists. And you know that, because the art on the wall is shit. There's dozens in Birmingham now, dozens. They're all shit. There's one I quite like. It's called York's Cafe Bakery. And they do an avocado and feta smash! Which is a very aggressive word, I feel. What is essentially pressing with a fork. Avocado and feta smash! And for £1, I think it is, £1.50 extra, you can get a poached egg on top. Lovely way to start the day. I went in recently, I said to the girl, I'd like the avocado and feta smash, please, with the poached egg. And she went, oh, we don't do the egg anymore. And I said, why is that? And she went, the kitchen was struggling to cope. When I hear the phrase, struggling to cope, I think of, I don't know, a single mother trying to juggle a career, childcare, heartbreak. I don't think of someone cooking a fucking egg. So I'm boycotting there now. But I do occasionally send them an email. Just with the subject line, struggling to cope. And a picture of me cooking an egg. Took me ages to get that picture right. I did like 40 on my phone. Ridiculous. We've got now, as well, we've got a 24-hour Starbucks in Birmingham. Nobody asked for one. We've got one. The staff at 4 a.m, genetically closer to a moth. I went in at 4 a.m. It's only the once. I came back late from a show. I thought, I'll treat myself. I'll have a hot chocolate. Guy behind the counter obviously couldn't cope with daylight or anything. He was like, can I take a name? And I said, yeah, it's Joe. Can I ask why? He went, just in case the order gets confused. Looked around an empty Starbucks. I shuffled along to the service counter. Took him ages to make it. And then he went, hot chocolate for John. So to make a point, I just waited. Well, John will be here in a minute, won't he? Oh, he loves a hot chocolate, our John. So I'm from Birmingham. I'm as surprised as you are. And I support West Brom. Are there any football supporters in? Oh, some people. Oh, you support... Who do you support?
Ipswich Town.
Ipswich Town. Fuck yeah. They're taking over! Hello there. Is everything okay? Are they good? Are they doing all right? So I started becoming a fan of West Brom because my friend Karen said that they're the best team, statistically inaccurate that. So we went to watch one game. We went to watch one in the stadium. So I forgot the word stadium there. I was going to say velodrome. I can't do football. We went to watch one in the stadium. But before that, we went to this proper old man pub in Birmingham. And like the woman behind the bar, how to describe her? She looked like a scrotum. She didn't like me, because I ordered a white wine spritzer. What the fuck's that? Soda water and white wine. She went behind the bar for a worrying amount of time, came back with a pint of soda water and a full bottle of dessert wine. I don't know, that'll be a £5. Best night of my life. Bloody love the football. Oh, I got caught out at one point because I shouted, "Come on the lads." Apparently that's not acceptable as a phrase. Yes. I love an old man pub as well, because I go with my friend Karen quite a lot. And there's one in Birmingham, it's called the Tap and Spile, and it's open till about 4 a.m. every night. And it's like full of proper brummies with no neck. And I haven't got a neck. And she got hit on the one night. This guy came up to her and he went, "What's your name?" And she went, "Fuck off." He went, "That's a lovely name." And he asked her what her favourite TV show is. She said Sex in the City. And he went, "Oh, well, I like Sex on the City, you know." It's a good joke, that. It's a bloody good joke. There's a clairvoyant that's based in Birmingham who... fans, I don't know if there's fans of clairvoyance in. She has this flyer that she's been putting around old man pubs. And you know I love an old man pub. And she's advertising for her work. But one of the things on the flyer is that it says, "Free first reading over SMS text message." You know what I'm like. So I'll read to you what I sent to her. Hang on, I'll have to change the name. Hello, Rebecca. There we go. Hello, Rebecca. I'm trying to contact someone. Can you help? That's what I sent her. She said, yes. First reading is free. What is your name and who are you trying to contact? I said, my name is Joe and I'm trying to contact my mother, Helen, who is alive and well. She said, do you have anything of hers to hand? I said, yes, I have a scarf. She said, OK, hold the scarf in your hand. Text me the first 3 words that come to mind. It can be anything. Don't try and edit yourself. So I did casserole, Ford Focus, abusive. She said, OK, I'm getting something. There's something to do with glasses. It could be a pair of glasses, something made of glass. I said, yes, that makes sense. She said, she's got a problem with the glasses. Is there anything that might link to? I said, she wears glasses. She said, she's saying she's sorry. I said, OK, what about? She said, she's just saying there's so much, sorry about the mess. I said, OK, that's fine. Does she say where she is? She says, I'm not sure, but she's happy where she is. She's smiling. I said, oh, well, that's good for her. Does she know when she's going to be back? She says she'll see you soon. She'll make it up to you about the glass. I said, oh, I see. She's saying for me to smash the glass. She's like, I'm not sure. I've lost contact. I said, OK, I'm going to smash the glass. She said, what glass? I don't think she wants you to put yourself in danger. I said, well, I'm outside the house without my keys. I'm going to have to get in somehow. Then she put 3 question marks to that. And then I put, oh, she just got back. It's OK. She just got back, question mark. Is she even in the spirit world? I said, what? No, of course not. She went to the garden centre. Please don't contact me again. I said, OK, sure. Everything you said was true, though. She was happy. She loves the garden centre. Birmingham was described recently on Fox News, the reputable news source that is Fox News, as 100% Muslim. Salam alaikum. Alaikum salam is what you say back. Don't worry, we'll work it out. It's interesting that, because I was in the Middle East when that news came out. I was doing shows. I was in Abu Dhabi, Doha, and Dubai. Friends of mine told me not to go to the Middle East because they said that they don't like, and I quote, my lot, is what they said. Not sure what they mean by my lot, presumably fly fishers. They jail homosexuals in those countries. Not sure of the logic of that one, really. Oh, you like men? We'll put you in a box with some. Not a punishment. Come on, try harder, lads. I thought that they stoned gays to death out there, but it's just that gays can't catch. Right. Structurally, a very good joke, that, but it's on the edge, I agree. Now... 100% Muslim. They said 100% Muslim. There's a sort of truth in it. There's a lot of Muslims in Birmingham, a lot of all cultures there. We're known for being multicultural, quite good at it, really. Our next-door neighbour's a Muslim. Saj, he's a lovely guy. Loves a fucking power tool on a Sunday, but he's a lovely guy. Shut up, Saj! One of the most famous Muslims in Birmingham is Malala Yousafzai. I don't know if people are familiar with her. If you don't, she's brilliant. She's an 18-year-old schoolgirl who was shot at by the Taliban for wanting to be educated. She now goes to Edgbaston High School for Girls. It's a private school. I don't think she pays the fees. I personally would hate to go to school with Malala Yousafzai. Can you imagine show and tell day with Malala, where they're like, OK, class, what have you brought in? Sally, let's start with you. And Sally goes, I've brought in this papier-mâché cat. OK, anyone else bring anything? Malala, did you bring anything in? This Nobel Peace Prize. Sally, you're a piece of shit. I'd hate to be a teacher as well. You want me to tell Malala off for anything? What are you doing on your phone, Malala? Texting Barack Obama, actually, so... Oh, sorry. Sally, you're a piece of shit. Poor Sally, just made her up. My first kiss, when I was about 16, was with a woman outside the Snobs nightclub in Birmingham. If you don't know it, the name is ironic. And we were both very drunk, and she burped in my mouth. And that triggered my gag reflex. So I was then sick on her shoes. No, they're only from New Look, chill out. But it made me think for a long time that I was full gay because I thought that women made me physically sick. That's what I thought for a long time. People say you're greedy as well. Oh, fucking hell. Spare me. Right, this is the thing. It's not about the frequency of sex. It's about who you're attracted to. That's literally all the word means. I can't speak for other bisexuals. I feel like I can't speak for other men, but I feel like there's a presumption that all men are up for it at all times. Like, all men are going like, oh, yeah, fuck that whenever. Like, I don't have that libido. Maybe that makes me unusual. I just don't have it. I look at a very comfortable sofa in the same way that I think most people look at a sexy person. For the things I'd do to that. Lie down in a snack, that's what I'd do. If Tinder for sofa, swipe right the whole bloody day. That's what I would do. It's called Airbnb. I know it's an app. And, but yes, I'm not that masculine, not that good at confrontation. I did have to do some confrontation recently. You do a lot of driving with this job, and I stopped recently at a service station quite late at night, just getting some food. I wasn't getting any fuel, and this gentleman got off a motorbike behind me, who'd obviously worked on one muscle group more than the others in the gym. This is quite sort of top-heavy, then sort of withered down below. It looked like a cornetto with a head. Like a spinning top shaped into a twat. Very aggressive, really pushy. I went to the service station, he pushed in behind me. I went over to have a look at the sandwiches, and he shouted to the woman behind the counter, who was sat there with a little e-cigarette, which was giving out a sarcastic amount of smoke, really, just sort of billowing around her. She looked like she was on bloody stars in their eyes, just like there. And he shouted, why isn't the pump on? And she went, it's after 10, you have to pay first, that's the rule. And he went, oh, what, you don't think I can pay for it? And she went, no, that's not what I'm saying. It's after 10, you have to pay first, that's the rule for everybody. I think it's at the point when he picked up a fire extinguisher and started swinging it around. I became really fascinated in the sandwiches at that point. I was like, oh my God, chicken and bacon? Oh, I'm going to read out the ingredients on this one. Just staring out blind fear. He's like, nobody thinks I can't pay for this. You, mate, pointing at me, you think I can pay for it? I'm not sure how I did this because I was nervous and frightened, but I think I just went, shitting myself. Put the fire extinguisher down. He said, if you don't put that pump on when I go out there, I'm going to create big problems for you. She said, I'm not going to put the pump on. He did my favourite thing anyone's done in anger. He just threw a Twix on the ground. Seems like a reasonable response, doesn't it? The old Twix throwing trick. He went over fanning out with his motorbike. I went over with a prawn mayonnaise, if you're interested. And she started scanning it really slowly. And I said, are you going to put that pump on? And she went, no. Delighted, relishing in it. I scuttled back to the car, locked the doors. He tried to get back into the service station, but cleverly she'd locked the doors to there. So he tried to kick them in, but it didn't work. He's withered down below. So picked up a pack of fire logs, started swinging them at the 24-hour window. She knows it's bulletproof glass, so she was just laughing. Just smoke pissing everywhere. I started the car, tried to drive round, but I'm a polite driver. I'm not going to beat my horn or anything. He was in the way. So I just thought, I need the prawn sandwich, to be honest. One thing I forget to do when I'm in the Ford Fiesta is, I slipped that in, didn't I? Someone's got some bloody dollar, haven't they? Ford Fiesta. The lights are always sort of on, and there's a little switch, and if you go a little bit, it goes on to sort of mini beam, and if you go a bit further, it goes on to full beam. And because I was nervous and frightened, I clicked onto full beam, but very quickly clicked back, but essentially flashed him. He turned and looked at me through the windscreen with these fire logs, just staring into my soul for what felt like an eternity. I farted out of nervousness again. And then he just went, oh, sorry, mate, and walked out of the way. I stalled the car and drove home to Birmingham.